Hello everybody, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Becca and today I have my big birthday wishlist unboxing. So as usual, when it rolls around to this time of year, I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who has sent me something that is going to be present in this video, and a big thank you just to you guys in general for coming back to my channel, supporting my content and just being the best, like supportive comments, whatever it is. Like, I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Now, it hasn't been the best birthday for me overall. Like, I had a great day on my actual birthday yesterday, but overall I've been incredibly emotionally fragile recently, so if I do cry throughout this video, please just ignore me. I'm just finding it really easy to get overwhelmed at the minute, but I'm incredibly excited to be opening all of these today. I've just been struggling a little bit, and I'm just so grateful and continuously overwhelmed by the support and love that I get from this community. So we're just gonna get stuck straight in. I'm gonna start off with the wish list stuff, and then I have a couple of bits, like there's a big lush box there which I will get to at the end of this video. But first off, I would like to give a shout out to the wonderful Linda. If you've watched any of these unboxings before, if you're familiar with my channel, you will of course know who Linda is. Linda is the most kind and generous soul, and there will not be anything, I don't think, from Linda in this video, as Linda has already sent me an e-gift card. So thank you so much to Linda for that. As usual, your generosity, your kindness is just too much. So cracking on with the Amazon stuff, I don't have any particular order. We have 11 Amazon boxes plus 4 extra little bits, so we're just gonna start off with what we have on top. And this is Bones of Fairy by Jenny Lee Simner, and this one was sent to me by Stefana. Thank you so much. The note says, happy birthday amazing human, much love to you. Thank you so much, Stefana. This one is a little indie fantasy book that I saw in a bookshop when I was shopping with Ashley in Edinburgh, and she actually picked it up for herself, and I added it to my wish list because it sounds really interesting, but I'm not overly familiar with it, so I will just read you guys the synopsis. I'm pretty sure it is indie. Cast out the magic born among you. The war with fairy is over and humanity bears the scars. Stones burn with deadly light, trees seek blood and bone to root in, and those who enter the dark forest never return. Still, Lisa feels safe. Her father is strong and has protected their town by laying down strict rules. Among them, magic must be destroyed no matter where it is found. Then Lisa's sister is born with fairy. Pale hair, clear as glass, and Lisa's father leaves the baby on a hillside to die. When her mother disappears into the forest and Lisa herself discovers she has the fairy ability to see into the past and into the future, she has no choice but to flee. Lisa's quest will take her into fairy and back again, and what she finds along the way may be the key to healing both worlds. As you guys know, I'm a big fan of fairy stories. I don't think there's a romance in this one, which is unusual for me when it comes to fae, but I'm definitely excited to give this one a try, and a big thank you to Stefana for sending this one my way. We then have this one, which is quite chunky. Oh, this is a big paperback. I have the pronunciation for this one open on my phone, but I believe it's pronounced Azumanga Daioh by Kiyohiko Azuma, and this is the omnibus, so I think it's the bind up of the entire thing. So it's like 700 pages, but this came out of my Inner Circle Patreon jar for May, so it is on my May TBR. With me not feeling too great recently, I'm not gonna get to everything on my May TBR, but I may pick up this one because it is a story about a teacher and her students. I believe that it's quite funny. It's also about her like setting these kids up for life and also encountering the problems that, not that she has with them, but the problems that they have, and trying to help them work through it. But it's one of those contemporary manga series that deals with like a couple of heavier topics, but it's still light and funny, which I feel is something that I could really do with right now. Oh, this one was sent to me by Anna, who put it into the jar. It says, firstly, happy birthday, lovely. Secondly, I feel like I had to give you my Patreon jar pick that you're reading this month because I'm so excited for you to read it. I hope you enjoy it. From Anna. Thank you so much, Anna. I'm actually really looking forward to this one, and because I need some like lighter reads right now, I feel like it's going to be a good one. Oh, this one's Skyward Flight by Brandon Sanderson, and this one is from Meg, it says, happy birthday, Becca. Hope you have a great day and enjoy this addition to your Sanderson collection, from Meg. Thank you so much, Meg. I do need to read this because I can't continue on with the series until I've read, I think, the first 2 novellas, and then I have to read book 3 and then read the last novella in here. But this is so chunky, so much chunkier than I expected it to be before I saw it physically in stores. But this is the collection of novellas that go with the Skyward series by Brandon Sanderson. It's his YA series following a girl called Spencer who desperately wants to get into a flight academy and help fight back against the alien presence on her planet, but her father was branded as a deserter when she was a child, so everyone's kind of like fighting back against her and doesn't want her to be in this flight academy. I really enjoyed the first book, didn't love the second one so much, but I think that this follows some of the members of Skyward Flight like throughout these novellas, which is what I wanted more of in book 2 but didn't get. So thank you so much to Meg for sending this to me. I am going to be reading the first one. Like I said, I'm slumping on my May TBR, so I don't know how much of it I'm actually going to get to, but I should be reading the first novella in here in May. Oh, I forgot this was on my wish list. This is the first Bridgerton book by Julia Quinn, The Duke and I. Wow. I actually really love the TV tie-ins to this series, so I'm a little hesitant to get into it because when I get past book 2, if I want the TV tie-ins, I have to wait for the seasons of the TV show. But this one is from Noemi. It says, happy birthday, Becca. I really like this one. It's easy, good fun. Have not seen the TV show yet, but will soon. Wish you a perfect day. Love from France. Thank you so much, my love. But this is obviously the book that the show Bridgerton is based on, and it is it a marriage of, it's a fake dating trope where the Duke doesn't want to be married but he's being pressured into it by his family, and Daphne Bridgerton is looking to gain better suitors, so she thinks that by dating the Duke, like, more prestigious men will be interested in her, but it gets a little bit out of control quite quickly. There are some problematic elements in this series. I know in this book specifically there is one very problematic instance of lack of consent, but I do really like the TV show. I haven't read historical romance before, but because I'm familiar with the show, I think that this may be a good one for me to try, so thank you very much, Noemi, for sending this one to me. This one is from Melanie. Happy birthday, dear Becca. I hope you have an amazing day. Thanks for everything you do, from Melanie. Thank you so much. This one is, oh, Beneath the Keep by Erica Johansson, the prequel to the Tealing series that was released and literally nobody knew about. But the Tealing series is following a girl who is the heir to the kingdom, and her uncle has been running the kingdom until she comes of age. Her mother sent her away when she was a child because she was scared of assassination attempts, and the main character is just about to reclaim her throne when she arrives at the kingdom and finds out that her uncle has been trading her people as slaves to a neighboring kingdom to appease the evil queen that lives there. So she puts a stop to this straight away, which very quickly brings the threat of war to their kingdom, and they are very like underprepared to fight a war. I really liked the Tealing series. It has a very divisive ending, but it's like, it's bittersweet, and while I don't love it from an emotional standpoint, I think that it's a perfect ending to the series. This one was released last year. It's a prequel. I haven't looked too much into what it's actually about because I just knew that I wanted to read it because it's an addition to that world. It's very bizarre that it's come out now, and also I heard absolutely nothing about this around its release, but I do have the rest of the books in paperback, so I wanted to wait for a paperback copy before I did pick this up. So thank you so much, Melanie, for sending this one to me. This one has got a very soft cover. I'm a big fan. And this one, oh, once again from Stefana. Thank you so much, my love. Happiest of birthdays to you. Thank you so much for bringing together such a beautiful community. You are amazing. Hope you have an amazing day, from Stefana. This one, oh, it's Lonely in the Castle Mirror by Mizuki Sujimura. This is one that I saw in Waterstones once again when I was book shopping with Ashley, who is a terrible influence. Ashley once again picked this up and I put it onto my wish list. I really love East Asian stories. I think that Japanese stories in particular have a very beautiful delivery. It's very like slow and thoughtful and beautifully written, usually in my experience of reading stories from Japanese authors. And this one sounded really magical, so I will just read you guys the synopsis. Would you share your deepest secrets to save a friend? In a tranquil neighborhood of Tokyo, 7 teenagers wake to find their bedroom mirrors are shining. At a single touch, they are pulled from their lonely lives to a wondrous castle filled with winding stairways, watchful portraits, and twinkling chandeliers. In this new sanctuary, they are confronted with a set of clues leading to a hidden room where one of them will be granted a wish. But there's a catch. If they don't leave the castle by 5 o'clock, they will be punished. As time passes, they begin to realize only those brave enough to share their stories will be saved. Tender, playful, gripping, Lonely Castle in the Mirror is a mesmerizing tale about confronting your fears and embracing human connection. Really excited to get to this one, and thank you so much to Stefana for sending it to me. This one is from April. Thank you so much, April. It says, happy birthday. Hope your next trip around the sun is filled with joy, love, and laughter, from April. After the week I've had, honestly, me too, April. I've just truly not been having a good time. Oh, but this one is Death by Laura Thalassa. It's the 4th book in the Horsemen of the Apocalypse series, which follows each of the members of the Horsemen of the Apocalypse as they've come to Earth to bring on the apocalypse, and they all fall in love with human women. I haven't started this series yet, but I'm really excited for it. I think I might binge it when I do, if I'm in the mood to do so. I have heard really good things about this. I love the Bargainer series by Laura Thalassa, which is a fairy romance, one of my favorites, so I'm expecting good things from this one as well. I trust Laura Thalassa to deliver what I want from this series, so thank you so much to April for sending this one to me. This one is from Cleo. Thank you so much, Cleo. Says, I absolutely love this one. My favorite book of last year, and it's such great disability rep. I may have cried because of it. Have a great birthday. Love you, from Cleo. And it is Master of Sorrows by Justin Cole, which has been on my radar because Ashley from A Frolic Through Fiction really loved it. I think that this is the start of a very long series. The 2nd book is out, but it's going to be like at least 10 books, I think. From what Ashley said, it is supposed to be a villain origin story. I think our main character in this series has a disability, and the magic in this world is a bad thing and people are really against it, but it also, like, it can help people with disabilities. I believe that there is some ableism in here because the world is not like a great place to be if you have a disability, but I've heard really good things from it, from Ashley and also from other people like Cleo who have read it. So I'm really excited to start this one, but it is such a long series, so I'm a little bit nervous and I'll probably put it off for a little bit. I was thinking with this paperback that it is short, or like shorter than I thought it was. It's 576 pages and the text is literally top to bottom. There is no margin space at the top or bottom of these pages, so it is, I think it's quite a chunky one. For the last of the smaller Amazon parcels, there are 2 big ones left after this. But we have, oh, this one's in a gift bag, and the note in this one says, happy birthday my lovely, from Ashlag. Thank you so much, Ashlag. Oh, what is it? Oh, it's chunky. Oh, it's To Sleep in a Sea of Stars by Christopher Paolini. I've heard some decent things about this. She is a big one. This is a large paperback as well. This is 826 pages, so she's not small. And this is another one that I really wanted to have in paperback, like Beneath the Keep, which is why I haven't picked it up yet. Surprisingly, I'm not interested too much in Aragon by Christopher Paolini, but this one has caught my attention. But I am going to read you guys the synopsis because I'm not overly familiar with it. Space holds countless secrets. She just found out the deadliest one. During a routine survey of an uncolonized planet, Kira Navarez finds an alien relic. At first she's thrilled, but elation turns to horror when the ancient dust around her begins to move. First contact isn't at all what Kira imagined, bringing new revelations and a transformation that will push her to the very limits of what it means to be human. But when Kira's discovery leads to war erupting among the stars, she's launched into a galaxy-spanning mission determined to end what she started. While she faces unimaginable peril, the world is driven to the brink of annihilation, and Kira becomes humanity's greatest and final hope. Very exciting. I have heard some good things, and thank you so much to Ashley for sending this one my way. I think it's going to be a while before I get to this, but I'm glad that I have it. So moving on to the first of these 2 larger ones. Oh, this is from Tasman. Thank you so much. He says, happy birthday, lovely. Lots of love from Tasman. We have a bag of pick and mix in here, which we love. And also The Galaxy and the Ground Within by Becky Chambers. Thank you so much. So this one is the 4th book in the Wayfarers series. Once again, like with To Sleep in a Sea of Stars and Beneath the Keep, I have the entire Wayfarers series in paperback, so I didn't want a hardback of this one, despite that series being one of my favorites and Becky Chambers being one of my auto-buy authors. So this one is book 4, which I didn't know existed. I thought it was just going to be a trilogy. I don't really know what this is about because it is like book 4 in a series. I just knew that I wanted to read it. But the Wayfarers series is a sci-fi series for contemporary readers. I want to say, like, it deals with a lot of contemporary issues. It is sci-fi. It's set in space after space has been colonized by humans, but there is also a whole ton of alien races in here as well. It's like an extended universe of species where everybody kind of like lives together, but each book focuses on like a different group of people or a different community, and there's lots of conversation about like race and sexuality in here from the perspective of the future in a situation where there's tons of different species of people, not just humans. So I really love this series, which as somebody who isn't a contemporary reader may be a little bit surprising, but I just think that Becky Chambers does a really good job of dealing with the topics that she deals with within her books, but also making this sci-fi situation that seems very realistic. Like, I like my sci-fi to be grounded in science in a way that makes it seem like it's kind of believable and possible. Becky Chambers really does that to me, so thank you so much to Tasman for sending me this one. Oh, this one, is this the one from Lamia? Because I think it might be. Oh my god, what is this? This is a box of fancy Lindt chocolates, which I don't think I've ever had these, but I do like Lindt. Is probably my favorite brand of chocolate, so I'm very excited. And oh my god, 2 books. Why have they printed the gift notes on this? So small. But this one says, yeah, they are from Lamia. It says, happy birthday, Becca. I hope you have an amazing day. Really happy to have gotten to know you a little bit through your Discord. Thank you so much. Lamia's also sent me 2 books. The first one is Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover, which I think is still Colleen Hoover's newest release. I'm a fan of Colleen Hoover, so I do pick up her books pretty quickly, and I'm not sure about the specifics of this one, but I know that it's had people crying, and the tearjerkers are my favorite Colleen Hoover books. The top of this synopsis says a young mother fights to earn a place in her child's life, but is there room for her? And it's about a woman who served 5 years in prison for a tragic mistake, who has been released and is trying to reconnect with her 4-year-old daughter. And because it's Coho, there is a romantic element in there as well. And then the other book that Lamia got me is, oh my god, it's The Blood Trials by N.E. Davenport. I have to say, I have no idea what this is about, but multiple people have come to me specifically and said that they've been reading this and they think that I'm gonna love it. Apparently it has Red Rising vibes in here, which, as you guys know, that is a series that I read last year and really loved. So I'm so excited to get to this, but the synopsis says it's all about blood. Blood spilled long ago between the Republic of Marine and the armies of the Blood Emperor. Now there is peace in the Republic where blood magic is banned, but there is also a strict class system, misogyny and racism. Her world is not perfect, but Ikenna survived it until now. With the murder of her grandfather, Ikenna spirals out of control. Though she is an initiate for the Republic's deadly elite military force, Ikenna has a secret only her grandfather knew. She possesses the blood magic of the Republic's enemies. Ikenna throws herself into the gladiatorial war games at the heart of her martial world, trials that will lead her closer to his killers. Under the spotlight, she subjects herself to abuse from a society that does not value her, that cherishes lineage over talent, all while hiding gifts that, if revealed, would lead to execution or worse. Ikenna is willing to risk it all to find out who killed her grandfather so she can end them. Magic, technology and rebellion meet in this stunning debut. Thank you so much, Lamia. I am so excited to get to this. I mainly just want to see why everyone thinks that I'm personally going to be obsessed with it. Obviously this is a little bit of a different time, but this video has not gone up yet and 2 more Amazon parcels arrived, so I'm going to whip them open here. Oh, who sent me chocolate? This is from Harry. Thank you so much, Harry. Everyone knows that I love the Tony's Chocolonely bars, and oh my god, this has all of them, so it has some of the ones that I haven't tried yet. Thank you so much. You are a gem. We have a hardback. Oh, The Last Graduate by Naomi Novik. I didn't have a finished copy of this. Who is this from? This is from Harry again, and thank you so much, my loves. I have a very love-hate relationship with this series where I give all of the books 3 stars, and there are elements that I love about the series, but I don't love the writing style. But overall, my feelings are kind of more positive because of how much I like the characters and the plot line. It's just the cutaway exposition throughout this that I don't like. But in this, we are following a girl called Elle who has no friends, and she goes to this magic school where you're essentially locked in the entire time that you're there, and there is a glitch with the graduation hall. So to be able to graduate from the school, you have to fight your way out through a room of monsters that like to feed on people who are magically gifted. So the only way to really get out of the school is to either join an enclave or make an alliance. So the first book is about the main character making that alliance, and the story progresses from there. So I did have an arc of this one, but I didn't have a finished copy because I was kind of hoping that Illumicrate would come through and offer a special edition of this to match the other one that I've got, but it never happened. So I'm glad that I have a finished copy now, and thank you so much to Harry for both of these. So those are all of the Amazon parcels. Thank you so much to everybody who contributed to the stack. Not that I needed any more reading material, but I for sure am not going to need anything to read for a good long while now. And a delivery actually also just arrived, which I believe is something that should be added to this video, which is this big long box, and I feel like I know exactly what this is, although I don't know who it's from. I think that this is a pack of brownies from Brown and Blonde, which is my favorite brownie company. It is. And I don't know who's responsible for this, so let's see if it has a label in it. I believe it's Ashley, although she hasn't put her name on it, and I'm actually gonna cry. Oh my god, I did so well to get to this point. But it says, I know it's a shit time at the minute, chin up my love, you'll get there, and happy birthday. Thank you so much, because it truly is a shit time right now, and it's also just like shitty luck that it's happened to fall around the time of my birthday, and I'm just really not having a great time, but it's fine, we'll get through it. Thank you so much. I need to stop crying. Oh my god. While we're on the sweet train, I'm really curious about this box. It turned up a couple of days ago and it has like pictures of cookies on the packaging. This one, it is cookie related. This is from Steph. Thank you so much, love. It says, happiest of birthdays, beautiful one. I hope you have the best day. And this is, I believe, a chocolate chunk cookie. I'm not gonna unwrap it, but it's like, it's a big old cookie and I'm excited. And thank you so much to Steph for that one. Why did I have to open those brownies? Now I just want to cry. Next up, we'll go for these two. These are from Beth, and I'm kind of scared to see what's in them, but Beth is very excited for me to open these. I'm very excited because I have no idea what she could have possibly gotten me. They're both from Etsy, I think, and I've also been very good and resisted at looking up the Etsy shops that are on the postage labels. Oh, she got me, no she didn't, she got me an angel scrunchie that matches the spike scrunchie that I got her for her birthday, so now we have to match. Oh my god, thanks which also came with a Buffy sticker, which is cool. I can't believe she did this. And then the other one is, looks like it might be print. Oh, that is gorgeous. So these are, oh my god, the art on this, so pretty, but they are stunning. And then these two are Buffy and Faith. I am obsessed. These are gorgeous. Thank you so much, Beth. I am obsessed, and I can't wait to be matching you with you. Look, oh my god, I can't believe you got me this. And then the final box is a big old box of Lush stuff, and this is also from Steph. Thank you so much. It says, happiest of birthdays, beautiful lady. I hope you have an amazing day. Always here to restock your Lush collection. So what's in this one? I feel like this box is bigger than it needs. Yeah, there's a gift box in here. Oh no, they're just, all of the stars are coming out everywhere. Okay. It is a Let's Get Ready to Crumble gift set with, it smells so good, these items in it. Oh, they're all bubble bars. My bubble bar selection is well and truly stocked. Thank you so much, Steph. You didn't have to send me a cookie and a Lush gift set. You do too much. Okay, so that was the last thing that I had to open. Honestly, I am just so blessed. Once again, a big thank you to everybody who sent me something that is present in this video. Big shout shout out to my patrons as well, because I know that the majority of these were from my patrons. You guys are the most wonderful, just generally, and you already do enough, so to do this as well, it's just I'm so grateful, especially like as I haven't been having the best time recently. But thank you so much to you guys for watching. Let me know if there's any of these books that I've received today that you guys have read and particularly enjoyed. But aside from that, guys, please don't forget to like this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you wanna. If you head to my description box, you'll find a link to my Goodreads, Instagram and Twitter if you'd like to follow me on any of those, as well as a link to my Bookish Candle website, the Etsy that goes along with that, and a 10% off discount code. But that's it from me today, guys. Bye!
Oh, you bite your friend like chocolate. You say you're a go and nobody knows, with guns hidden under our petticoats. We're never gonna quit it, no, we're never gonna quit it, no.